Just north of the town called Prince Rupert, British Columbia, lies the only grizzly bear sanctuary in Canada, the Khutzeymateen. The sanctuary is a 39,000-hectare valley of lush rainforest and tidal mudflats. Many animals and birds live in the pristine wilderness, such as ducks, seals, beavers, eagles, porcupines, wolves, and the magnificent grizzly bears. Grizzly bears are born in the den in February, while the mother is still sleeping. When they emerge from the den in April or May, the cubs are ready to explore the world. They spend their first summer with their mothers, learning everything by watching and growing bigger and stronger by eating sedge grass, skunk cabbage roots, berries, and salmon while drinking their mother's milk. In the late fall, they go back into the den for 4 months. The cubs will stay with their mother until they are 2 or 3. A female bear can have 5 or 6 litters of cubs in her lifetime. Male bears do not stay with their mate. Rather, they compete against other males for breeding rights with females. The average lifespan for a bear is between 20 and 30 years. It varies so greatly because of all the natural dangers. Grizzly bears have a large territory and are mainly solitary animals, except for mating season and mothers with their cubs. The bears in the Khutzeymateen are mainly very gentle and don't mind being viewed. Every day that I watch the bears, I am amazed at how smart and powerful they really are. Whether it's digging for clams or rolling over huge rocks to get small crabs underneath, bears never stop making my month in the Khutzeymateen outstanding. Grizzly bears are strong swimmers, and unlike the rumors state, they can climb trees. But because they are bigger, they have less enemies. Therefore, they have less need to climb. In spring, bears spend their time eating the protein-rich Lingby sedge grasses out on the tidal estuary. The estuary is an intricate maze of small channels and grassy islands. Every 6 hours, when the tide is high, much of the grass and flowers are covered with a mixture of salt water and the fresh snowmelt from the river. The fact that plants can live in both salt and fresh water is remarkable. Beautiful flowers such as Indian paintbrush, buttercups, chocolate lilies, and lupins blossom when the weather gets warm. Because the Khutzeymateen is in a temperate rainforest, it does rain a lot, but all the rain just makes everything more beautiful and rich. During the summer months, the bears go higher up into the mountains in search of berries, and in the fall, they come back down to the river to fatten up on salmon before hibernation. In the past years of being with the bears, I have just watched and taken a few snapshots with my small camera. But this year I really started taking pictures with my dad's professional gear. It was a whole new thing, and it was amazing to come back to our boat and look at all the things we had seen that day. Knowing that I can have those pictures forever really started meaning a lot to me once I realized how amazing everything I see really is. The most amazing thing that I saw during my 15th season in the Khutzeymateen was a mother bear and her 2 yearling cubs that we had been watching for about a week. One day she brought them down to the water in front of us and let them set the distance between their curiosity and tentativeness. After the baby bears realized that we weren't there to hurt them or scare them away, they relaxed and in between mouthfuls of grass looked up with amazement at us. It was such an amazing and touching experience to see how much the mom trusted us and how much the cubs really settled down after a while. I have never known anything other than bears living in the wild, without fear of being shot at or killed. And it shocks me that places as amazing as the Khutzeymateen are being clear-cut, salmon streams destroyed, and wildlife killed from habitat destruction. But what makes me more sad is that grizzly bears are still allowed to be hunted for sport on the BC coast. Even though more than 3 million people, 78% of residents, are against the trophy bear hunt in British Columbia. Even with shocking numbers like this, the government refuses to stop it. But you can help. By sending emails and writing letters, you can show BC's political leaders that there are a lot of people who really care about the future of the exquisite bears. So please, do something to help the grizzly bears. For more information, visit www.pacificwild.org, or if you want to see the bears and other amazing parts of the BC coast, such as Haida Gwaii, visit www.oceanlight2.bc.ca.